Hi guys, today I'm going to solve some puzzles and play some games. So let's get started. So, as you can see here, black rook just gone to e7. So, what to play? One, there is rook h8 and rook takes h4. Yes, taking that pawn. Taking this pawn. This should be an outside was. Or else you can just take the rook on e7. Take king f3, king f6, king g4, yeah, king g6, king into king f5. Yeah, rook into e7, I think is a great move to analyze. After king takes king f3, I think king will move here. And after king g4, e4, king f4, yeah, it's just. Then e3 takes and maybe king e5. Yeah, that's a big problem out there. So what to play? Rook takes, king takes. Yeah, I mean black is a pawn up. Rook h8 sounds slow because rook g7 and after rook takes h4, rook g2 check and just tough. King e3, rook into a2. Yeah, I mean rook will come back to h2 again. I mean it's kinda tough. Rook takes, rook, king takes, king f3, king f6, king g4, you know, and after king g4, he's going to play e4 and then king into pawn, right? Yeah, rook, king into, king here, e4, king into, so bad. It's not played. King f6 is first played, yeah. So then king g4 and e4 not going king f4 king and h4 staying in the square. Yeah, the rule of square. And king f5 leads to king g3. Yeah, so I think rook takes rook. King takes king f3. Yeah, taking this h4 pawn is the target. And after king, of course f6, king g4, e4. If not e4, there is no other move. King g6 is slow, so e4 takes and king e5, king here, king g3 and king d4, king f2, king d3, king e1, king here, h4, king f4, yeah. But still rook takes rook is the simplest way. I mean rook h5, yeah, it takes this pawn, but still rook ga7, it's activating. Rook, rook, king f3, king g4, king f3, and after king f6, of course, king g4 or king g5 or king f5 will be played. Yeah, this is completely winning. You may wonder how, but after king e4, king takes. Yeah, and after king e5, king g3, king d4, king f2, king d3. If h4, let's say king d2, so king e1 is the best move. So, and after king e3, h4, king f4, king f2, king g here, king here, and after takes, it's game over. King e5, king d6 is the next plan. Yeah, this is outside passed pawn. That's the theory. So this is the next puzzle. So as you can see here, black is rook up. Yeah, black is rook up. But black king is in little danger. Even white king is in danger. So queen g6 check is something which might be played. King to f8, bishop f6, queen f4. No, queen, not a queen f4. Bishop f6 can be played. Yeah, it sounds okay. Knight is there, so no. Queen g6, king f8. Yeah, knight protects. So after king f8, yeah, it's tough. Bishop g3, queen can go to where? Where can queen go? Yeah, queen can go to e4. Yeah, solving it. Yeah, even f4, queen d6 or queen e4. So bishop g3, queen e4. It's very much tough. Queen g6. King goes to where? King f8, of course. Yeah, and maybe then bishop g3. What can queen do then? Maybe go to g7. Yeah, I think so. Bishop d6 check. So asking king where it would go, and after king here, queen takes e6. Queen f7. Yeah, it's tough. Check. King here, bishop g3, queen. No. Here, of course, queen g7. Yeah, check. King e8, queen into queen f7, queen g4. Yeah, I mean, we can play queen g6. Yeah, I mean, what can be played after queen g6? King, of course, needs to go to f8. And bishop g3, queen d7, bishop d6. Yeah, queen g6 looks good. Even bishop g3. Maybe after bishop g3, queen e4. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, and after that, queen d6 is not allowed. So, it's tough. Even queen f6 doesn't allow. So, queen g6, king f8. Yeah, this is really tough. Okay. Bishop g3, queen to g7, check, king g8, takes, king f7, g4, 7. Yeah, it's tough out there. Check, king f1. What can be played? Bishop g3, f4. Any other moves which can be played? Knight to f4. Yeah, it's slow. Queen d4 check. And after queen c1, queen a1 check will come. I mean, it's at least a bad move. So knight moving is bad. Knight f4 is bad. Then what can be played? Knight cannot move. Apart from queen g6. Bishop g3. Nothing is a forced move. I mean. But of course, bishop g3, reducing queen f6. Yeah, it's just end. I think queen g6. But is there any other move to consider other apart from queen g6, bishop g3 moves? f4? Yeah, f4 can be considered. Where can queen go? I mean, a1, and of course queen g6, f4 can be played, and queen, not queen a1. What about queen if goes to d6? Let's think. Check. For queen d6, queen d6. Of course, king f8. Uh, maybe bishop f6. Attacking the rook. Knight takes. Queen takes. King g8. Yeah, I mean, not a good move after this. f4, queen d6 with this. King f8. What can we play? Maybe bishop f6. Knight takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. Queen takes. King f8. That's too much. Yeah, even then it's tough. I mean, apart from Queen G6, I don't think it's that there is any more, but after Queen G6 also, I am unsure. Yeah, I think it's time to try. Okay, this is a good move. I think thought so. Bishop G3, Queen G7. Yeah, okay. Bishop G3, Queen F6. Then bishop d6 check and the game is over. But after bishop g3, queen g5, no, queen g7 of queen into e6 can be played threatening bishop d6. Queen f7 maybe. Bishop d6, king e7. Apart from bishop g3, is there any move? f4? Where can king go? Queen g7 of course. Yeah, and after that is there is a no more to be considered. f4, bishop g3. Or is there any queen move? Of course, there is no queen moves to consider here. Of course, bishop g3 is a move. This is the only move which we can, or f4. F4 maybe queen e3, yeah. King to d1. Maybe there is nothing after that. Maybe just f4. No. Or maybe queen to g7. Yeah. So, what can be played? Of course, bishop g3, which we need to consider. Okay, it's a bad move. F4 is also bad. What can be played? Rook h3? I missed this rook h3 to rook f3. I think rook h3. Yeah. I missed this rook h3 to rook f3 maneuver. Yeah. I think so. So now rook f3 check. Now what can be played? Yeah, queen give up, of course. But is there any better move? I don't think so. No. Yeah, that's a brilliant move out there. Rook h3 to rook f3 is the best move. Yeah, I thought bishop g3, then what? Then rook g8 hits this, even queen g7 is equal. So, white to play. So, if we take a look at candidate moves, either we cannot attack the queen, either we should attack on the king with a check, which we cannot do, then queen should be moved at all cost. But where? Where can queen go? Apart from queen, there is no other move to try. Queen into d6, no, no. e5, f4. G4 is a move which we can consider here. Yeah, queen f2, maybe kinda. Queen g4, queen to h3, queen h2, queen f2, queen h3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 moves, but queen g4 is a move to consider. So what can knight do? King g6, rook f6. The game is over. So after queen g4, how can this knight escape? I think there is a way like f5. No way. This after queen g4, rook h8 can be played. Yeah, rook h8 is the key move. Maybe rook takes, king takes, rook f1, king g7. Yeah. After queen g4, queen cannot go to these squares at all. Yeah, queen f2 can be played, but it's slow for now. Queen a3, queen h2, queen h3. These are so slow moves. Queen even sounds slow because queen even g3 maybe. Okay. So queen g4, rook h8, queen. I mean, protecting the knight. It's good. Okay, what to play? I mean, what can be played? Knight d5, threatening knight f6. Yeah, knight d5 can be played. I feel queen g4. Or is there any more? Queen, of course, has only these moves. And apart from queen move, I don't see any other move. There is no intermezzo. Or maybe is there any queen move which is quite and perfect? I mean, what? Queen h3, still same, it can go only to f5. Maybe it can only go to h2 only. So, queen g4, rook to h8. Then knight d5. Knight f6 is the plan. Yeah, let's just try it maybe. Any more? Now is there any more? E5 takes queen e4, but still what? Queen g6, queen h7. Where is the move? Knight d5 or just look at f7. I thought. Like I thought. King takes bishop c4, king to g7. Still, maybe rook takes, king takes g6. Maybe. Then what? King g7. Then, yeah, it's tough. What can be played? If not further. Knight if and knight f6 sound really good. I mean, king f moves to g8, still knight f6 check. Knight takes, pawn takes. Yeah, I mean, taking this knight from here is close to tough. Tough, yeah. Knight here. I mean, is there any sack or maybe bishop c4 can be played? Yeah, bishop c4 can also be played, right? Yeah. How can he defend this pawn? Knight e6? No way. Now moving this f5 takes, yeah. Bishop c4 is better. But I think there is something. Even knight e6, you may want to rook takes, yeah. King takes, queen takes, king here, check. Yeah, it's made. Bishop c4, knight e6 is blunder. Yeah, protecting this pawn, moving it, gone. Cannot protect it, and cannot. Is there any counterattack? Like knight g3, queen takes. See, for knight e2, then just take with the bishop. Yeah. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah. White is piece down. I didn't notice until now. Bishop c4, knight e2, knight takes. Yeah. Bishop c4, queen e7, rook takes, queen takes, bishop takes, king takes. I thought it just rook bishop for queen, but it is rook, knight, bishop there. But bishop c4. I mean, what's the problem? Yeah. Yeah, knight f8 slow. Yeah, queen c8. I knew. Bishop c4 is best. But since it is 2-4 puzzle, maybe it would be tough. But no, it's kinda simple. Queen g5. Bishop takes, king g7, bishop takes queen. Looks good. It looks very good, but still, queen g5, bishop takes, queen takes, pawn takes, king g7 is still just bad. Queen g6, bishop takes, rook takes, and after king h7 or not just king h5. Yeah, bishop takes, rook takes, and king h5 is bad for maybe just bishop g5. Yeah, bishop takes. Pawn takes king g7. Yeah, it's just stopping the king from doing the wrong thing. And bishop takes f6. Queen takes. Yeah, it's bad. Queen g7. Bishop takes. Wait a minute. Queen g7. What can he play? I mean, bishop into is a forced move, of course. So then bishop g5. Of what he can do? Of course, queen into g5 is forced move, and after pawn takes is checkmate. Yeah, I think so. Check, check, check. Yeah, it's checkmate. Right. And bishop f6. Check, check, check. Pawn takes is checkmate. I mean, bishop g5, bishop bounder. 2, 4, 8. Rook g5. I think rook g5. What can he play? I mean, he can either play knight takes, of course, knight takes. Then what? I think then it's still tough. Rook g5. King cannot go up. King cannot go down. So after rook g5, rook f5. No. I mean, it's knight takes. Okay, 1 minute. Rook check. King e6. I missed that one. Rook g5 is clearing space. Rook g5 sounds good, but knight takes forced 1, and after then rook g5, king e6, bishop c4, check, king e7. Okay, it's getting complicated as king is going down, down. Maybe bishop f5, king e7, but still is gone. Yeah, yeah, it's tough. Maybe rook a5 check, knight c5, rook g5 check, bishop f5, bishop takes. It's kinda tough. Hey, wait a minute. Rook c5 check, rook f5 check. Then knight c5 is a forced move. Rook takes knight, and if king takes, rook check. Oh, rook is coming back. Yeah, that's really tough. Like, really. Check, knight is there, knight is either here or here. Yeah. So, what can be played? Check, knight here. Is there any more apart from rook g5, rook a5? Maybe. I think rook f5 or rook g5. But rook g5, knight takes rook is clearing. So rook a5 is knight c5, rook g5. And if rook f5, bishop and rook. Yeah, then it's tough for him. So rook a5, knight c5, rook check, and if king goes to e6, then rook e5. Yeah, then it's completely game over. So rook a5, knight c5, rook g5, bishop f5. Yeah, bishop f5. Then bishop into bishop. Yeah, it's tough then. Okay, if I check is something which can be played, but then knight c5, even rook takes knight is still check, knight takes, rook here, king e6, yeah, king e6, rook e5 check. Then what? Okay, if I check, yeah, rook g5, knight takes, rook check, king here, rook check. And after king f6, then rook f5, no, not rook f5. Maybe just rook e8. Or maybe just rook e1. Then how can yeah, rook g5, knight takes, okay. I mean, is there any more? Yeah, it's tough. Rook g5. K5, rook e5. Now, which move is the question? King g7. Okay, so what squares are there for king? Yeah, so king cannot go to g5 or f7 at all. So rook e1 check. Sounds checkmate. Is there any more? King g6, king f5, king g5, king f6, king here. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. King cannot move. Is there any? Rook e8 also sounds good after rook e8. King. Is there any specific move or any move? Yeah, it's checkmate. I mean, rook e2 is checkmate. Rook e3, rook e4, king f5. Sorry. Rook e4 is bad. Rook e6 bad. Rook e7 bad. Rook e8. Checkmate. So rook into rook a5 is gone. So okay, any most probably any move is a checkmate. Oh, okay. Let's go down the patch. Okay, so as you can see here, there is pressure in this line in B file. So to relieve it, rook cannot just go here because there is rook. So either protecting this with queen c7, which is dull. So it's queen into a4, rook into queen into queen, rook into rook, bishop into knight, queen into pawn, rook into rook, queen into queen, rook into rook. Then what can be played? Bishop into knight, bishop into queen into rook into king f7, then rook b8. No, is coming back. And this one pawn, it cannot do anything. So Queen into f4, rook into b7, rook into. Yeah. Is winning one pawn enough is the question. Apart from that, if even winning one pawn is perfect, then just queen into f4. Queen into rook into rook, rook into rook, queen into queen, rook into rook, check, bishop d1. Now then bishop into knight. Yeah, and queen into c6, king f8. Yeah, I mean it's getting tougher, but I think it's the only move. Yeah, you may want the rook into rook, and then queen into pawn. Then rook into rook, queen into queen, rook into bishop, king s7. Yeah, that's also a good move to try. Rook into rook, queen into pawn. Rook into rook must capture the rook with only rook, so queen into pawn. Maybe what can be played? Bishop d1, then rook into rook, queen into bishop into, then bishop into knight. So it's queen into a4, maybe just rook into rook, queen into pawn. But is there any problem with rook into rook, queen into queen, rook into bishop, king f7, and this bishop is getting attacked, knight is getting attacked. Then maybe knight f4 can be played. Yeah, knight f4, but just g5. Attacking the knight, but still look d7, king d8. 1 minute, 1 minute. Queen into f. No. Rook into rook, rook into rook, queen into pawn, rook into rook, queen into queen, rook into rook check, bishop check, king f7, bishop h5, g6. Rook d7, king e8. Multiple pieces on load. Yeah. So I think there is not at all, no stopping for rook and rook queen into. But is there any move which can protect the rook? Uh, Maybe rook b2. Yeah. Queen into pawn. No, this. Rook in. No, sorry. Rook into rook. Queen and pawn, maybe just rook b2. Then queen into queen, rook into rook check. Yeah, still bad. I think queen into f. No, sorry. Rook into rook. And queen into pawn. Queen into queen. Yeah. I thought so. That's the thing. So I have crossed it to 5. So let's play some games. Okay, let's e4, c5, and after d4 takes c3, of course. I prefer d5, e5. Yeah, just d6. It takes with the pawn. Knight to c6. Knight is 97, knight f5, bishop e7. Yeah, it's French kind of structure. 97, knight goes to f5. Yeah, on a6. Preventing knight coming from b5 or bishop e5 is less problem. Knight f5, bishop into, pawn into, maybe tough. Maybe g6, knight f5, knight g4 maybe. Okay, bishop into g into. Let's play g. Try for f4. Okay, so h5, bishop h6. Now let's play it later. Let's just develop our pieces. Queen to b6. Yeah, knight f3. Castle. Yeah, castle is a real threat. If castle is bishop d7, let's play. Knight g5. That's it. Knight e5, bishop e7, bishop takes knight can also be played. Maybe. Pawn takes, then castles. Yeah, castles king h8 is also good. Sounds good. Yeah, bishop e7 or c7. Let's play bishop to e7. Since knight g5 cannot be played because of bishop takes pawn takes. Oh, so pawn h4 can be played. Maybe. Yeah, black is tough to play from black. Yeah, a3 b4 is coming. Yeah, knight a5. Knight c4 can be played. 1 minute. Knight a5, knight a4, queen b5. Yeah, not bad. b4, knight b3. So he must protect it by playing book b1, then knight c4. Yeah, it's only bad for white only. So knight a4, then just into b5. Knight c3, queen c6. Okay, he plays queen f2. Knight to c4. b4. Yeah, a4 maybe. a5. Yeah, it's bad opening. Wait. Maybe just queen c6, b5. No. Yeah, bad, but it's not good. Hmm, maybe just fix it. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, this knight is good on c4, and knight is plays a4, queen to a7, knight c5, then just b6, pushing it back, knight a4, on knight b3. Knight a4, okay, bishop is there, so Uh, so to play here, knight must go to e1, b3, and c5. But before that, b6 will be played. Bishop b5, a4, bishop d7. Yeah, exchanging these two bishops for these two knights will be just horrible for this bishop out here. Rook c1, queen 2. Yes, maybe preparing this. Knight to d2. Okay, exchanging that for that. b5 now comes. No. Yeah, knight b3, knight c5 is a really sure, but just taking this the bishop. That's problematic. But what can be done? b6, knight to c5. Let's take this. And he takes with the. Oh, let's just play queen to c6. Maybe queen to a5. Yeah. Yeah, actually, giving up this bishop, these dark squares, bishop f2, bishop h4 will come. Yeah, bad for me. Okay. Yeah, I should take this. But then this bishop will left. This is horrible. Really horrible. Yeah, playing b4, bishop b5. At right time, little better. But queen h4, queen f3, bishop f2 if he plans. Then I must take this bishop at all cost. This bishop is too strong that even this knight won't suit for it. Yeah. So rook here, rook g6. Sounds good. Castle king h8 can also sound good. I is thinking a4, then just b4. Yeah, attacking this knight and b3. So playing a4 is just terrible for him. So breaking is bad. Yeah, queen f3, bishop f2. Maybe okay. He plays knight b1 to play knight to d2. Sounds good for him. Then b4 takes queen and rook. So and if the b4 knight d2, then just here. Knight d2. We must not take this knight. Maybe taking the bishop takes. Just takes. Yeah. Even then it's tough. That's b4. Knight d2. Maybe knight d2. Knight takes a3. Yeah, I think. Knight takes a3. I must think there. Knight d2. Of course will be played. No matter. Bishop d2. Okay. Knight takes. Queen takes. Yeah. I didn't expect this move. But rook to b8. And knight should move, right? Before knight moves, queen moves. So queen e1, knight takes, queen takes, then queen a4. Yeah, I got this. Yeah. Okay, so I knew queen a1. Knight takes, so yeah, it's bad. Knight takes bishop, queen takes. Yeah, must take this. And queen a4, b3. B3 takes this B2, knight D2 will come instead. So queen A4, queen B2, B3. B3, knight goes to D2, bishop C6, rook B1. Yeah, I must look at the possibilities. B3, knight D2. Yeah, then castle. And after rook B1, just rook B5. If it takes, just bringing this rook to b8. Yeah, castle. Okay, he plays rook to d1. So that knight c3 can be played, but still castle. Knight c3, queen c4. Okay, let's see. Knight d2? No, I don't think. Maybe knight d2, rook b5. Yeah, just protecting this b3. Okay, rook to d3, queen c4. Yeah, rook c3. No, this pawn is gone. So rook must move. Rook to d2. Maybe g3 check. King h8. c3. King takes d4 check. Rook e3. Okay, king h1. Yeah, rook g3 is the move. But queen d1. Then what? He just missed the checkmate while trying to block G3. Now let's see. Let's request a computer analysis. Let's request it. Let's see. I made 7 inaccuracies and 1 mistake. Okay, I made inaccuracies. If I then just taking is best. Yeah, I should maybe take now. Takes then e6. Yeah, I should play this. But I played e6, which is really bad. And a6 is bad. Going knight f5 is good. So a6, bishop d3, g6. Yeah, knight f5 takes. Yeah, it's good for white only since I cannot castle here because of this rook. So f4 is mistake. Yeah, it stops bishop g5. Yeah, it stops this c1 to h6 diagonal for this bishop, which makes bishop even worse. f4, queen b6, and f8 here, castle, bishop e7, a3 is a mistake. Knight goes to a5, queen here, knight c4, b4. And rook c8 is of course unnecessary. a5 should have been played by it. And if takes, rook f c1, castle is just good for black only, even though this c5 is bad for this black king. But still, king can go to g8 and rook g8 also, so it's not a problem. Meanwhile, on the queen side, this pawn is so isolated, so bad for white. So a5 is best, but rook c8 is inaccurate. Rook f7 and knight takes c3 is more. And rook takes e3, just queen takes b4. Attacking this rook, yeah, missed that. Um, the knight takes d5 should have been him. Yeah, missed knight takes e3. I didn't think that. And rook takes e3, queen takes b4. Rook should move if queen goes to g2. Yeah, this rook is gone. So that's the problem. But queen s7 is truly bad. I play knight d2, b5 is even bad. Knight takes d2 would have been better. Queen takes castle, but b5 is even bad. c5. Bishop takes is even bad. Yeah, after this, queen f5, knight b1. Now b4 is even bad. Bishop d2 to b8. Rook a2 should be played, and of queen a4 maybe bishop takes. Okay. Yeah, this pawn is going bad. So queen even is played by him. Takes, queen takes, b2, b3. Then a5 should have been played, but I castled. Rook d3 is inaccurate. Queen here. Rook c3 is truly bad. Takes. And after king to f1, just check. And after the king to e1, then just check. Yeah, it's truly bad. Rook c3 is blunder. Queen takes king h1, and it's checkmate. So that's it for that game. So that's it for today. Let's play again tomorrow. Yeah. So bye.